Dorothy from Scrapbooking, and this is the final project for Project 3. Love this page. I think it's really pretty. I added a few leaves here and there just to add a little bit of contrast, and there's plenty of leaves left over in the die cuts for you to add as many leaves as you want, or if you want to use with the scraps of paper left over, you can totally make a new page or some cards or whatever you want. So there are things that you can do with the leftover paper. It's just up to your imagination. So here we go on Project 3, Wildflower Celebrations. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Hi, this is Dorothy with Scrapbook again, and I am going to go on to my third layout for wildflower celebrations or wildflower birthdays, whichever you prefer. So this is going over, here's all my pieces. So now I've said before, all of these pieces were cut out prior to the layouts. And I would say that it probably took me maybe 30 minutes or so to cut out all the pieces. And then I sorted them just to make sure that everything was, you just make your life so much easier when you sort all your pieces and make sure that you've got everything with the appropriate project. You save yourself some panicking. So I am putting this down, and they're about 1/2 inch up from the top and bottom and 1.5 inches over from the edge. And then we've got, here are some leaves that are going to go on. So there was a lot of leaves here. So all of these leaves and branches like this, that's what was left over. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of paper, quite a bit of paper left over. So there's a lot of stuff that you could do with the leftovers from this kit. Okay, so we need to make some dovetails. And it's going to be a little bit harder to make them with pieces that are this big because the scissor doesn't go all the way over. So you're just going to have to eyeball your cuts. Piece 1. Just some practice. This is not a big deal. I would venture to say watch out for your finger in the back, though. I almost cut myself. Okay, so these are going to go on, and this is going to go on first. So we are going to try to find the center of this. Can't see where I cut though. There we go. So this one's going to go down first, and then this is going to go over like this, and then this one is going to come out over the striped paper. So going to sort of be like that. Okay, so first is our striped paper. I hadn't planned on it, but my manicure this week goes well with, with the paper. Okay, so this is kind of hard to see where this is 2 inches over this piece, and that looks like it's going to be about 2.5. Kind of hard to tell. Okay, so this is easier, going over 4.5 inches from the right-hand side. I can do that. Four and a half is right there, and it's just about 1/4 of an inch down from the top. About like that. Okay, and then we've got pieces of paper stuck to me. This is going to go on next, and this is 2 inches over. So that's the width of the, makes it easy, that's the width of the ruler, this ruler. And one and a half, so one, so just like this. And then this is 3 3/4 inches over, so 3 3 3/4 is right here, and that's going to be the light side showing. And we need to change our That was my husband that just walked in. Noises and all. Okay, so we've got, this is 3 3/4, so we've got our 3 3/4, and it's going to be about 1/4 of an inch down from this piece, so we're going to do that. And now so I put away the piece that holds the picture, which it's got to be this piece. I was gathering up all of my leftovers. Okay, so this is going to go right in, nestled right in here. So this can take, let's see, four by 6, probably a 4 by 6. And it is 3 inches over. And my really beat up ruler happens to be 3 inches wide. And it is going to be 3 inches down. So 1, 2, 3, and 3 inches over. So just like that. Now these pieces are going to get, we have a big old, look how pretty this is. So I need, I had a little thing, a little powdery bag, and I can't find it. So there's a powder that is around here someplace that you can put on here to take the stickum off. So what I'm going to do is add this is going to go that's going to go on there like that. And these pieces are going to go underneath. So if this is going to go like this, then this is going to go like right in here and then right over here. So I'll put those down. Like this, and there's going to be, hard to tell whether it's this piece that goes under here. Possibly. So I am going to put this one down flat. Like right in here, and then I'm going to add so this is going to go here. So I don't really want, I want like a piece under here, piece going across here, piece under here, so I'll go ahead and remove this. So what I'm doing is I'm putting some 3-dimensionals under where this isn't going to touch. So that's going to be like this. And that leaves room for the picture to slide up under here. And then we're going to do down here, similar kind of thing. So this is going to go like right in here. And then we've got one that's going to go down here. I love how much these leaves really add to the picture. They add a lot of contrast for one thing. Highlight these beautiful bouquets of flowers. So this one is going to go like right in here. So I can put stuff all over on this side. So I'm going to put like a whole piece here. I really love using up. Do y'all love just using up like papers of whatever, whether it's embellishments or in this case, the 3-dimensionals. Okay, so these are going to go like right in here. Once again, it's free under here. And then we have a smaller little bouquet that is going to get kind of stashed underneath here, I think. And if you want to blow out the candles, you could put that here. I'm going to hold off on this right now. Okay, so there's the first page. Oh, wait a second. So love this. I'm putting this on here because, you know, even whatever it is, doesn't have to be a birthday, doesn't have to be whatever. Love this. That can be, you know, that can be for like anything. So I really like that. Look at how nice that stands out. I like that page. It's a really pretty page. Okay, on to the last one here. So I love that my daughter-in-law is already planning for my grandchild's birthday, her first birthday. That's coming in November. So she's planning for it already. And we are going to use some of the decorations from the baby shower. So we've got beautiful ruffled table runners that are in a kind of a dusky pink, and flowers that match that. And it is going to be, it made for a beautiful shower. See, now this could even go for the shower. I could use this for the shower pictures, because I don't know, I don't think I've done that yet. And we had wonderful cakes for the shower. So this is, I have such a hard time with my nails. These are not fake nails, but they're the dip. And they get kind of thick, and so I find it harder to pick up stuff. Okay, so this is one inch down and 4.5, 1, 2, 3. Really? Is that far over? One, 2, 3, 4. There. I was counting wrong. Silly girl. So 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So that's going to go there. Whoops. See, my 1 inch at the top got wonky. There we go. And then this is going to go down next with the dark side showing. One and a half, and then how many inches over? 2 in here, and then we've got a light piece showing. These are, you know, once you get your papers sorted and cut and sorted, man, putting these pages together is really pretty darn easy. Okay, so this is going to be 2 inches down and so 1, 2, 3 3/4 right in here. That should have been a deeper cut. So that more of this could show. I can do that. That's a deeper cut. There we go. Okay, then we've got 2 of these going on. So these are going to be 2.5 inches down from the top. So there's 2.5. And 3.5. 2.5. So 1, 2, stop. So here, and there. And then we've got a little bitty 2x2 that's going to go right in here. And here is the tag for Project 3. And that is going to go just like that. This would be cute for the first birthday, wouldn't it? so this is a big old cake, and that is going to stick up, and I think I'm going to put this down here too. And here is a little cupcake. Look at this, another sheet cleaned off. Okay, that makes me happy. Okay, that's going to go just like that. And then we've got our big old cake. My daughter-in-law has already put an order in for what kind of cake to make. Because I made them a, gosh, I forgot what it's called, but it's kind of a strawberry cheesecakey type with a graham cracker crust. And Avery was in love with it. She just got happy feet eating it. Okay, and I am going to, I really like these tags because it reminds you to make sure and put the date. And I mean, it may seem obvious, but 15 years from now, is anything obvious? So I think I'm going to use this blue tag. And that is going to go right there. Just, it's nice to have a reminder of to put your date there. It's nice to have that reminder. Now, I'm not inclined to blow this because she's not quite old enough to blow candles out, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I may put it in later. Okay, so here is project 3 all done. Could put some leaves behind there. Just to make that stand out a little bit, right? I'm gonna do it because we've got so many leaves. I mean, why not? Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna put one tucked in there and the other one tucked up there. Just to add some contrast and a little bit of fill. I kind of like that. And see, there could have been a blue cake. That would have been pretty too. And I'm going to put that up there. So some just little bitty additions and using up some of the things on the sticker sheet. And there's always more leaves to add. So I say knock yourself out. So here is project 3. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I'd love it. Thank you. Bye. Hi, this is Dorothy with Scrapbooking. Thanks for watching my channel. Please subscribe and learn along with me. Thank you. Bye-bye.